These are notes for section 6.6. Okay, 6.6 is here. Page 332, 1 to 63. This is just a review section, review of all the techniques of factoring. So this is kind of just a combination of everything we've had. 4, and some more at the bottom. And we had to go up to 63, so I think you can just see 63 there. Okay, and then the answers in the back. 6.6. There we are, 6.6. You should be able to see the answers there. Okay. All right, so it's just a combination of all the factoring techniques we've had up to now. Number 1, x squared minus 81, that's a difference of two squares. 81 is 9 squared, so x plus 9, x minus 9. 7, y squared minus 10y plus 25. Do your parentheses. Y squared is y times y. Minus and a plus means you're both minuses. And then I have to think of two numbers whose product is 25 and the sum is 10. That's 5 and 5. Y minus 5 squared. 13, take out the GCF, greatest common factor, which is 3. 4a squared minus 25. This is the difference of two squares. What do I square to get this? 2a. What do I square to get this? 5. So 3, 2a plus 5, 2a minus 5. 19, factor out the greatest common factor of 2y. Left behind is y squared plus 10y plus 25. Oh, this is like the previous one. Leave alone the 2y. Y squared is y times y. Plus plus is plus plus. 10 and 25, 5 and 5. So 2y times y plus 5 squared. 21, greatest common factor is a to the 4th. A squared plus 4b squared, stop. You can't factor this anymore. This is the sum of squares. If it was a minus, you could keep going, but a plus, you can't keep going. 23, there are 4 terms, so that leads me to believe it's factoring by grouping. So I do them pairwise. Here I can factor out an x, y plus 3. Okay, and if you recall the way the game works, you want this also to have a y plus 3. Might as well just bank on it and put it down. And then look back up here, plus 4. Take out the y plus 3, and you have x plus 4. Okay, and you can double check with FOIL. Let's do that. First, xy, outer 4y, there it is. Inner 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. 25, x to the 4th minus 16. Treat x to the 4th as x squared squared minus 4 squared. So use the formula for the difference of squares. X squared plus 4, x squared minus 4. Okay, now you can't do anything with this, but this you can keep going. This is the difference of squares. Okay, so leave alone x squared plus 4, then have x plus 2, x minus 2. 31, x squared plus 49 is prime. You cannot factor it. That's the sum of squares. If it was a minus, you could keep going, but not with a plus. So just stop. 2x squared plus 15x minus 38. 38 is, well, 1 times 38 or 2 times 19. Okay, I want the middle to be 15, so it's most likely I'm going to use the 2 and 19, not the 1 and the 38. 2x squared has to be 2x and x. I know the signs are opposite. Okay, so if I put the 19 here and a 2 here, that'll give me on the outside a 4x. Inside is a 19x, and if I get the signs right, put the minus here and a plus here, that'll give me the 15x that I want. 37, factor out the 100. 100 parentheses x squared minus 3x plus 2. So 100, x squared is x times x. Minus and a plus means they're both minuses. And how do you get 2? The only way is 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 add up to 3. So 100, x minus 2, x minus 1. Or you can have x minus 1, x minus 2, same thing. 41, there's 4 terms again, so that's most likely going to be grouping. So do them pairwise. Look at this, look at this. Factor out an x, x plus 3. Okay, so we know the way the game works. This should also have an x plus 3, and it does. Plus a times x plus 3. Factor out the x plus 3, and we have leftover x plus a. You can check with FOIL. 45 is a sum of squares, so that's prime. Can't do anything with it. Okay? If it's a minus, you can do something, but not with a plus. 47, factor out the GCF of A, 25A squared plus 20A plus 3. Okay, plus plus means plus plus. A squared is A times A. How do you get 3? Well, 1 times 3. 25, it's either 1 times 25 or 5 times 5. Okay, you can't have the 1 and 25 and end it with 20. That's already past the limit, so it's got to be 5 and 5. So 5A plus 1, 5A plus 3. And there's the A in front also. 51, take out the greatest common factor. I can take out a 3, an A squared, and a B. Okay, so what's left behind? 3 times 16 is 48. A squared times A squared. Don't need any B's. And then 3A squared B minus 3A squared B, so that's a 1. So leave this alone. This is the difference of squares. What do I square to get this? 4A. What do I square to get this? 1. So 4A plus 1, 4A minus 1. 55, 3x squared plus 35xy minus 82y squared. Well, x squared has to be x times x. Y squared has to be y times y. 82, 1 times 82 or 2 times 41. I'm looking for 35, which is closer to 41. So it's most likely we'll do the 2 and 41, not the 1 and 82. Now, if this number had been near 82, like 81, I would most likely say it's going to be this combination. So 3x and x, 41 goes here, 2 goes here. How do I know? 4 that back out, right? 3x squared minus 6xy plus 41xy is a plus 35xy, and then minus 82y squared. Okay. Now, of course, I've done this many times, so I can go right to it. You might have to experiment, try different combinations until you get the right thing. 57, greatest common factor. They're all even, so I can take out a 2. X to the 5, 4, 3, so they all have x cubed. And left behind is 8x squared minus 22x plus 15. Okay, that's what you have to multiply this by to get this back. Okay, a minus and a plus means both minuses. X squared is x times x. 8 is 1 times 8 or 2 times 4. 15 is 1 times 15, 3 times 5. It's probably not 8 or 15 because 8 times 15 is 120. That's way above this. So it's most likely 2, 4 with 3, 5. And it is 2x minus 3, 4x minus 5. So if you multiply that back out, you see that it comes out to be this. 61, y to the 4th is y squared squared. So y squared plus 1, y squared minus 1. Can't do anything with this, but y squared minus 1, I can refactor into y plus 1, y minus 1. Finally, 63, all this stuff, I can take out a 3x squared, y squared, 12, 36, 27, take out a 3. X to the 4, 3, 2, x squared. Y to the 2, 3, 4, y squared. Okay. And how do I bring it back up to here? 3 times 4, x squared times x squared. Don't need any y. Plus, how do you go from 3 to 36? 12. X squared to x cubed, x. Y squared to y cubed, y. Plus, 3 to 27, 9. X squared, don't need any x's. Y squared to y to the 4th, y squared. Okay, so leave this alone. Okay, x squared is x times x. Y squared is y times y. Plus plus is plus plus. How do you get 4? Probably 2 times 2. How do you get y? Probably 3 times 3. But double check the outer and the inner. Remember, this is outer and inner. 2x times 3y is 6xy. Inner is another 6xy. So they do add up to 12xy. Okay. And since these match, write it as a square. So final answer, 3x squared y squared times 2x plus 3y quantity squared. Okay, so this is section 6.6.